Hi, and welcome back to this series of parables that we are working through. Right now, I am taking a look at a parable that talks about a woman putting leaven into some flour, and that leaven sort of pervades the entire amount of flour. And I ran into some very different interpretations of this parable. So I think you're going to find, uh, obviously, I'm not Jesus, so I can't speak with authority the way he did, and rather, this post is more pharisaical uh, in that I just give you kind of both views of what people think about this. I have always interpreted the little bit of leaven pervading the flour as the gospel message, starting small and then um, kind of infiltrating the entire populace. And so some people take that view, especially in light of the fact that this parable follows the parable of the mustard seed, which grew from a small seed into a great plant. However, other people think that because leaven so often um, is an analogy for sin in the Bible, that we should take it as an analogy for sin in this case as well, which would mean that the leaven is is meant to demonstrate how false prophets and other false doctrine can infiltrate the church. So you get a little bit of leaven mixed in with your good flour, and suddenly it's part of the whole batch. So one comment that I thought was really interesting regarding that particular phenomenon was that the work of leaven can only be stopped with fire. So I thought, oh, that's kind of heavy. But I mean, that's pointing toward the coming return of Jesus and the judgment of the world. So definitely a really interesting insight that I had never considered before. So I think that, and there are a couple of other insights in the passage as well about other aspects, how much leaven to how much flour. Some people think that it was a normal amount of flour. Other people think that it was a total hyperbole for Jesus to say this much leaven would work for that much flour, and that sort of helped to illustrate his point. So which he often did. I think, we so infrequently understand Jesus's humor because it's just not our culture. But hyperbole was a really common way to get messages across at the time. So anyway, take a look, and I hope you like it, and we'll see you again next time.